Konbanwa minasan, and welcome back to my channel. I say konbanwa because it is nighttime now. I had a very not exciting travel day getting to San Francisco, and I'm exhausted like I normally am after flying. Should not take that long. I live in LA. San Francisco is only like a 55-minute flight, but for some reason it always takes like 3-4 hours because of delays. Anyway, not gonna complain today. I actually have a little bit of a treat for myself. My Kira crate arrived at my apartment in LA, but I didn't quite have enough time to do a proper unboxing video. And since I always bring a lot of bath products and a lot of like face products whenever I travel, I figured this would be a great time to try it out here in my hotel. Since I couldn't bring all of the items in the box, I unboxed them already, took pictures, and here they are now. Okay, so among them, I brought over these three. The Detox Feet sheets, the green tea face mask, and the Ichigo milk flavored, I guess, bubble bath or bath thing? Bath milk, I guess, is what it is. And Ichigo means strawberry. Oh, the bathtub is actually quite big. So I opened it and it smells absolutely insane. Like, it's the sweetest smell in the world, and it's also like the pinkest, craziest thing I've ever seen. But let's see what it does to my bath. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, how pretty! So I supposedly have a jacuzzi here. I'm kind of afraid to be holding my camera like this. Give me a second. Okay. No way! Oh! The face mask feels amazing, as does the bath. This is like all I ever friggin' want. And also the tubs here are so freaking ginormous, and it's also, as you saw, like kind of jacuzzi-y, so yay, couldn't be happier. Oh, the face mask keeps falling off of my face. Since I'm here just taking a bath, I figured this would be a fun, good opportunity for me to answer a bunch of the Q&A questions that I didn't get a chance to answer in my last video. In my last Q&A video. If you haven't seen that, the links are in the description below. But yeah, let me answer some of them now. At Justin asks, who would you want to narrate your life? Stephen Hawking. At Damien J. Morales, what would be the plot of a Super Panic Frenzy anime? What would the plot of a Super Panic Frenzy anime be? Shitty tall white guy meets shitty short Asian girl, only to find out that they were evil twins separated at birth that can feel each other's pain. And through the power of succulent and other weird game world concepts, we have to demolish the universe. We're not gonna save the world, let's be honest, it's me and Suppy. At hatred_profit asks, must-see places in Japan you'd recommend for a first-timer to visit, also any specific customs or manners that should be observed. In terms of customs and manners, I suggest you check out my top 10 Japan travel tips video. I'll link it in the description below as well. But must-see places in Japan, it really depends on what you're into. Definitely all of the major city areas in Tokyo are worth seeing, like Shibuya, the famous Shibuya crossing. A bunch of the shrines, the Shinto shrines that are in Tokyo are wonderful as well. I personally really like seeing Kaminari-mon, but it is extremely crowded over there, so I understand if you kind of want to stay away from that. Akihabara, Electric Town, classic. Also, Edo Wonderland, which is a little bit far away. I think it's in Tochigi, so it's definitely a bit of a ride, but that is phenomenal. Like, you should check it out, Edo Wonderland. It's awesome. And also, oh yeah, Tokyo Disney Sea, duh, because it's the only one in the world that has a Disney Sea, and it actually is very, very fun. I haven't been there in a really long time, but I remember being amazed and enchanted by it, even though I'm terribly afraid of the ocean, so you can be guaranteed that you'll have a good time. At AdamBomb069, if you had to pick one culture's food to eat for the rest of your life, which culture would you pick? I would choose Japanese, like over and over again, like forever till the end of time. Not only is the food delicious, it is healthy, and it is also very well taken care of. Japan very much cares about food and its presentation and how the person that's receiving it or consuming it feels about it. Also, there's virtually no such thing as food poisoning in Japan. That's how much Japan cares about their food conditions. So forever and always, Japanese food. At Jonathan Outside, thank you always for liking, sharing, and watching my videos, Jonathan. You're so sweet. What do you think your life would be like if you decided to move back to Japan as a kid? I don't know why I couldn't read that, I'm just a spaz. I actually had a really interesting moment in middle school. My mom kind of made, it wasn't an ultimatum, but she was basically like, do you want to live the rest of your life in the US and kind of assume that you're going to go to an American university, so kind of start prepping and training for that kind of life, or do you want to switch gears and move back to Japan and just kind of start from there? And I had a crush at the time. I was in middle school, so I had a crush, and that was the sole reason why I decided to stay in the US. There are a lot of other reasons, obviously. My English was far more superior than my Japanese at the time, and still is now, honestly. Probably because now I went to college in the US. Makes sense. There's also a general kind of misunderstanding I had about Japan and its education system. I would go back to Japan every winter and summer, basically whenever there was like a huge chunk of break from school. And because of that, I always only experienced like the really happy, exciting, great times of Japan. And then one time I had to do this like exchange program where I went to a regular Japanese class in my village during the summer, and it was hell. Like, I was bullied mercilessly, and it was really, really toxic for me, and I really didn't enjoy it, and it left such a bad taste in my mouth that I was like, wow, I'm never gonna go to a Japanese school, like, fuck this. But now I regret it so much. I really did want to experience a Japanese high school, and like I wanted to be a Joshikosei really badly now, but that's okay, because then I never would have met my husband. At Seoul DXD, first boyfriend, oh my god, this is embarrassing. His name was Eugene. I was in 5th grade, and he was like my first boyfriend, so like we held hands and we never kissed or anything. I think he wrote me like a cute poem, and then I was really mean about it because I was like, it doesn't even rhyme. But yeah, I was a shitty girlfriend then, I am a shitty wife now. At J Just Trash asks, how's your cat doing? Peanut is a little bit of a piece of shit. Ever since I've returned from Japan, I think she's just kind of pissy that Mike and I left her for so long, but she has been damaging everything in the house, and she's eating stuff that she's not supposed to eat, like plastic. And yeah, she is also throwing up everywhere because of the plastic that she's eating, because she is rebelling. Kind of bitchy. At Echo Spider, which anime would you never want to see an attempted live action adaptation? All of them. I freaking hate all live action. I don't care how good somebody says it is. I know Chihaya Furu has pretty good ratings for and live action, and Switch Girl's actually pretty good too, but Switch Girl was never an anime. I think it just was a manga. It got turned into a live action. But yeah, I don't want to see that, because that's not the point of anime or manga. They get to be anything, and they get to look like anything because they're drawn and illustrated, and I think there's something worth celebrating about that. So forcing them into a live action adaptation really upsets me, because it never turns out well. None of them are good. At Shaprai Victim, I don't know, sorry, English is my second language. Would you ever think about dyeing your hair a crazy color like pink or blue? No, because I will literally look like Wenji. And also from the same person, another fun question, do you ever find angry teen Reina coming into your everyday adult life? Yeah, all the time. I'm super freaking mad all the time. In fact, business Reina is just like one step away from angry teenage Reina. So yeah, says a lot about me. I've matured. I'm such a good adult. Honestly, I'm overheating in the tub now, so I'm gonna get out and then I'm gonna try the weird foot detox thing. Woo. So this is called the Ashi Dirashito, and I've seen these around before. It's a detoxing pad for your feet, and it has all these like calming herbs in it that kind of helps suck out all of the bad toxins in your body, and it helps you relax. And I do believe you're supposed to wear it overnight, and then the next morning when you take it off, you can tell what kind of toxins came out of your body, because it starts out white and clean, and then depending on how nasty you are, it kind of shows up. So I'm excited to see what kind of nasty garbage is running around under my feet. So this was a little bit more complicated than I thought. You have to take these out of these packets, which have all of the, I guess, like toxin pulling out elements in it, and then you have to place it onto this adhesive sheet so that it sticks firmly onto your feet for the rest of the night, I guess. Okay, let me attempt this. So here's what they look like now, and I'm gonna place them on my feet, and then we'll see tomorrow morning if it is all black and icky. So this is what it looks like, and I guess it's gonna turn all funky colored in the morning. I hate feet. Like, I don't know if any of you feel this way as well, but I really hate feet. Okay, it's the next morning, and this is what they look like. It's so disgusting. It's like gunky and black and sticky, and I didn't think it was gonna be this sticky. And yeah, okay, so it's like really gross and nasty, but it works. I don't necessarily feel like extra rested or extra anything, but yeah, these are all the disgusting toxins that came out of my body. Very gross and fun.